Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm Jordan Fremstead. The big story of the week comes out of Madison, Wisconsin, where the Republican-controlled legislature took mere seconds to reject Tony Evers' call to create a way for voters to get a chance to repeal the state's abortion ban.
The October 2022 special session is adjourned. Object.
You saw it there. The Senate met for 15 seconds in total to gavel in and adjourn the special session called by Governor Evers to pass a constitutional amendment that would create an up or down vote on the state's abortion ban. Roughly a dozen Democratic lawmakers were in the chamber at a pro-abortion rights rally outside of the Capitol, and after the legislature adjourned, Governor Evers called on voters to remember the Republicans' action on Election Day.
As far as I'm concerned, the right of Wisconsinites to make their own reproductive health care decisions is a fundamental freedom that shouldn't have to be put to a vote. It was right for the last 50 years. It was a right until June 24th, and it still should be a right here today.
Many Democrats expressed their frustration and also booed them within the chamber.
And I just shake my head and I ask why. We have a legislature right now that doesn't want to lead. We have a legislature right now that doesn't want to govern. We have a legislature right now that doesn't want to listen to the will of the people.
A Marquette University Law School poll released last month shows a majority of Wisconsin's registered voters support abortion rights. Unlike other states, Wisconsin law does not allow voters or the legislature to place referenda on the ballot.
Pretty cloudy start here to the afternoon, and we're basically just leaving off from what we had here this morning across the Coulee region, and you can see those thick overcast conditions still encompassing much of the area as those clouds continue to move in mainly from the west. Also watching a few light showers here to our south and west as well that could sneak in here later today. Current readings are into the 60s, 67 in Eau Claire and 63 degrees in La Crosse. Much warmer though in Sparta, 68 degrees, and Volkfield, the warmest location, at 70 degrees, at least here in the local area. Boscobel is at 68 degrees. As far as your afternoon night is concerned, looking at mainly cloudy skies continuing. Temperatures into the upper 60s to low 70s with a slight chance of a shower or two. Better rain chances perhaps though later this afternoon into this evening. Temperatures then drop into the 60s as we head closer towards the nighttime, and also into overnight. Our temperatures may even drop even further into the upper 50s while still looking mainly cloudy. Of course, that slight chance of shower does remain. I'll have more details in the full weather forecast, and there's a big cool down on the way, which we'll also get to as well. Jordan?
All right, thanks a lot for that update, Derek. Well, the suspect of the Waukesha Christmas parade attack is representing himself from outside the courtroom once again. Yesterday, the judge removed Darrell Brooks from the courtroom before jury selection got underway. He is being charged with driving his SUV through the parade route, killing 6 people and injuring dozens of others. For the second day in a row, he interrupted the proceedings more than a dozen times.
Court's going to take a 5-minute recess. While I know it will take some time for the
I
jury
did not
to be
agree
brought
to
up.
a estoppel, Your Honor. Then I move the court for a motion to dismiss based on grounds of judicial misconduct.
Brooks listened to the proceedings from another courtroom. The judge did let him back into the courtroom after lunch, but he caused another disruption when the jury entered the room, and he was sent to another courtroom once again. 2 of the 4 former Minneapolis police officers who were convicted of violating George Floyd's civil rights are scheduled to begin serving their federal sentences this week. J. Alexander King and Tu Tao were scheduled to report to the U.S. Marshals Service yesterday morning. It is not yet known where they will go. King and Tao are scheduled to go to trial on state charges later this month. Well, it's the Sound of Solidarity, a group of local musicians taking their talents to George Floyd Square in Minneapolis. And as Caroline Cummings reports, the band's mission goes beyond the music.
On any given Monday.
Are we warm?
At this corner of 38th
Shall we?
and Chicago.
Do we want to hang? We can hang out over here.
You'll find a community concert.
Just bring your horn.
Same time. Same place.
When the band begins to play. Everybody!
Same mission.
There were so many people that saw George Floyd's murder and said, what do I do? I don't know what to do. A lot of us as musicians felt we could use our art and use our gifts to bring as an offering to this space and to the movement.
A movement for racial justice Butchie Austin felt was worth playing his trumpet for. Soon he found others performing with the same purpose.
I thought I would just start playing, and then I did play for a minute. And then I was approached by some other musicians in the square at the same time. That's sort of how we started playing together.
Some starting as strangers.
I didn't know any of those players.
But eventually, friends.
Stand by me.
Who together became Brass Solidarity.
We want to be part of the call for justice, and we want to also contribute good feelings to the community.
For 81 weeks, they haven't missed a Monday.
You put smiles on people's faces and let you know they care, and it fills your soul. So that's why I do it.
A show they believe must go on.
Now that band has not missed a Monday in more than a year. Well, still to come, U.S. debt is climbing up to the trillions of dollars, and borrowing during the pandemic is to blame. More on how the Biden administration is affecting the country's finances after the break.
Did you know Tim Michaels wants to criminalize abortion, even for pregnant rape victims?
But are you willing to support exceptions for rape or incest?
That's correct.
Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
Get ready for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on October 8th and 9th. Parking and entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Carl Beletsky brutally shot and decapitated his wife with a large kitchen knife. Mark Ketterhagen shot and killed a young teenage girl and tossed her body in the Fox River.
These are just some of the convicted criminals freed early by Governor Tony Evers' parole commission, 884 in all, including 270 murderers and attempted murderers, 44 child rapists.
Terrence Shaw randomly raped and murdered a mother in her home.
Tony Evers promised voters, quote, "We will not release violent criminals." He lied.
It's dangerous up here, and it's no fun shopping around for a reputable contractor.
I've built my company on the promise to treat our customers like we would our own family. That means an honest, no-pressure sales experience, expert craftsmanship, and a lifetime guarantee of our work.
Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems in the Rochester and La Crosse area, and we'd love to show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
With Choice Hotels, there's always a reason to book it. Whatever your reason, save 20% when you stay 2 or more nights at participating locations. Book direct at choicehotels.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Tim Michaels' company has been sued numerous times for sexual assault and harassment. Women said they were groped and pressured to have sex with their bosses. Those who spoke out were fired. Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as governor?
You may have to keep waiting for a while to buy that new car. Auto parts shortages are increasing average car prices even higher. The Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes are making it more expensive to finance a vehicle. Plus, car companies and dealers have less incentive to take steps to bring down costs because demand is still vastly greater than supply. Analysts don't expect the car market to return to normal anytime soon. U.S. home prices continue to fall. According to new data from analytics company Black Knight, July and August saw the largest single-month price decline since January of 2009. This comes as inventory stalls. Potential sellers aren't putting their houses on the market. Black Knight says they might be waiting to see if demand and prices kick back up. Potential home buyers are also holding off as interest rates rise over 6%. America's debt has now surpassed $31 trillion. New data from the Treasury Department shows the government went on a borrowing spree during the COVID-19 pandemic to keep the U.S. economy moving. Since 2020, outstanding debt climbed $8 trillion, and in just 8 months, it jumped $1 trillion. President Joe Biden's policies could add $4 to $8 trillion more to that deficit between 2021 and the year 2031. As we send you to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange, and stay with us. Medical News is next.
Is it time for a flooring change? Then it's time to save during the Fall Home Makeover Sale at Cooley Carpet. Get 20% off select carpet with free removal and disposal. Choose from laminate, hardwood, and luxury vinyl plank on sale during the Fall Home Makeover Sale at Cooley Carpet Center.
I'm Dave Estenson, and I've been a lot of things. Law enforcement officer, long-haul trucker, small businessman, school board member, and a bull rider. I got tired of saying someone should do something, so I'm running for state senate to back the badge and help stop crime, fix our roads and the supply chain, bring common sense back to our schools, and stop the bull, because I quit that a long time ago. I'm Dave Estenson, and I'd appreciate your vote.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing year-round comfort to thousands of area homes for over 80 years.
But to us, it's more than just heating and cooling. It's about making sure our customer is comfortable every step of the way.
From the people that answer the phones to the technicians that come to your door, you can trust that we'll get the job done right the first time.
That's our goal, whether it's a new installation or a service call, is to make sure you're comfortable.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Meet Brad Paff. He never had a job outside of politics. Seriously, he hung around long enough to climb that political ladder. He'll never fix Washington. He won't even try. Me, I spent 26 years fighting for our country. I served as a Navy SEAL, and I know how to get things done. I'm Derek Van Orden, and I approve this message. Let's try something different. Let's change the people we're sending to D.C.
Is it time for a flooring change? Then it's time to save during the Fall Home Makeover Sale at Cooley Carpet. Get 20% off select carpet with free removal and disposal. Choose from laminate, hardwood, and luxury vinyl plank on sale during the Fall Home Makeover Sale at Cooley Carpet Center.
In medical news this afternoon, some doctors are warning about the dangers for women's health now that Roe v. Wade has been overturned. That includes women facing cancer who could be impacted by the decision. Serena Marshall has more.
Diana Mock couldn't wait to share the news. She was expecting her second child, but at 11 weeks, doctors discovered she had acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
They told me that if I didn't start treatment really soon, that I would most likely have max 8 weeks to live.
A practicing Mormon, Diana faced terminating her pregnancy or jeopardizing her own health.
My doctors, they said, you don't have to have an abortion. However, if you start treatment, you will miscarry. And if you miscarry because of your medical situation, it could be fatal.
According to the Guttmacher Institute, 13 states are enforcing total abortion bans, while others are enforcing bans from 6 to 20 weeks. Dr. Shika Jain says she's concerned when a mother's life is in danger, what will qualify as a medical emergency.
It happens more often than you would think, where you're undergoing cancer treatment and you find out that you're pregnant. We're seeing physicians who are waiting for lawyers to tell them whether it's appropriate in order to decide what type of medical treatment to give these patients.
The Biden administration says it will vigorously protect women's rights to essential health care and that emergency medical care under federal law includes abortion services. But some states are challenging that in court. For Diana Mock, she chose to terminate the pregnancy.
I just had this overwhelming feeling that an abortion was the right decision and that I needed to make it in order to live.
And says the loss is never far from her heart. Serena Marshall, CBS News, Washington.
About 1 in 1,000 pregnant women is diagnosed with cancer, according to the American Cancer Society. Well, we will send it to break with a live look through CityCam 8. We're back in 2 minutes, 15 seconds with your latest forecast. Stay with us.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.99 per pound or 85% lean for $4.69 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market.
Mandela Barnes is spreading a lot more than just peanut butter. Barnes didn't pay thousands in property taxes on his Milwaukee condo, bought with family money. While not paying property taxes, Barnes bought a second condo, went to Vegas, even sat courtside for a Bucks game. Asked about his unpaid taxes, Barnes said,
It's Juneteenth. It's Juneteenth. They want to talk about property tax.
Now Barnes wants to talk about peanut butter. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Stop losing money through your old windows.
At Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, we don't only have the style of window you want, we have the type of window you need.
Look at the difference between our windows and our competitors. Our triple pane windows with foam help reduce energy costs, outside noise, and improves condensation resistance. Keep your hard-earned money. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today.
For a limited time, receive 24 months interest-free financing.
There's no other place where my story is possible. My mom was a teacher. My dad worked third shift. It was our ticket to the middle class. That's the promise of America I'll fight to protect. While others send our jobs overseas, I'll bring manufacturing back, invest in our own workers, and stock our shelves with American products. And with a middle class tax cut, you'll be able to keep more of what you earn. I know the promise of America, and no one will fight harder to protect it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our Fall Freezer Filler Bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
The Board Store inaugural Fall Home Show is underway. A $250 discount coupon is yours just for stopping by to see all the new displays and updates we have made. We'd love to meet you.
Download the News 8000 app today.
As you can see from our local satellite and radar picture showing all those clouds that continue to move across the area from the west, even some light showers underneath some of those thicker clouds. And this is all associated with that low pressure system that we've been mentioning pretty much all week long. And you can see there's some showers across Iowa. If that holds together, it could move our way here and give us some rain chances here to work with a little bit later on. 63 degrees and cloudy skies. Current conditions now, south winds at around 6 miles an hour. River stage is at 4.92 feet and rising. Current temperatures across the Midwest are into the 70s back towards the east. Milwaukee, Chicago, and Green Bay all in the low 70s. But meanwhile, you can see we're a little bit cooler here into the 60s further west. And across the local area right now, it's actually 64 in Black River Falls and 67 degrees currently in Eau Claire. We're at 66 in Viroqua and 63 degrees in Winona. Forecast high temperatures today, mainly in the low 70s. Going to be about 73 today in Eau Claire, 69 in Viroqua, and 71 degrees this afternoon in La Crosse. And as far as that daycast concern is for the afternoon, looks like this with mostly cloudy skies, 70 degrees by 3. And we could be looking at some showers here as we get closer towards the 5 and across the 7 p.m. hour as well, as that low pressure system continues to make its way towards the east, giving us those rain showers here to possibly work with. Now, turn your attention to the north, though, because this is our next very strong system. It's a cold front forecast to move into the area tomorrow. It's going to bring us some very cold air moving in from the north, thanks to that north wind from Canada, and also some pretty cloudy weather conditions in the wake of that front. Those clouds, though, should begin to diminish and decrease as we head into Friday, giving way to sunshine thanks to high pressure and control. But the cold weather will more than likely stay around. Now, as far as how cold it could be getting, well, here's what it could look like by Friday morning. Notice that we could be waking up to lows into the 30s, 20s just off to the north of us, and our highs will only warm up into the 50s across most locations, with the 40s not too far away just off to the north of us. We'll definitely feel like fall once again as we head into Saturday morning behind that front, as we could be mainly into the 30s. Even some spots could be flirting with the upper 20s during the early morning on Saturday. So overall, your forecast tonight, 54 degrees, mostly cloudy and overall pretty mild. Winds looking mainly light and variable. For tomorrow, watch out for a couple of spotty showers here once again, otherwise mostly cloudy. Temperatures at 60, north winds at 10 to 20. So for your forecast over the next 8 days, we will be looking much cooler. Highs in the 50s Saturday and Friday and Saturday. Highs then warm up into the 60s as we get closer to towards the end of the weekend on Sunday. And then we're pretty much back in the 60s, it looks like, as we head into next week here, Jordan. But there is a chance we could be looking at some possible very light rain chances as we kick off next week. So something to watch out for. But it's feeling a lot more like fall here, as you can see, by the time we get to Friday and Saturday morning here.
Gonna have to dig out the hat and mittens.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited to kind of dress up, but yeah, I don't really like it lasting too long. But, you know, it's only going to get colder as we get later in the season.
Whether we like it or not, here it is.
Yep.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, still to come, spreading joy for all to hear. The Oktoberfest Royal family are getting students and teachers up on their feet to continue the festivities all year long. That's next.
It's Throwback Thursdays at Hy-Vee. This Thursday, Honeycrisp apples, only 88 cents a pound. And Brew Pub Pizza, only $3.99. Thursday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
When we got pregnant with Lizzie, we were so excited. So when the complications started, it was really scary.
We never considered ending the pregnancy, but those are the kinds of decisions only a family can make. But Derek Van Orden wants the government to do it, banning all abortions, even when a woman's life is at risk.
I'm Betty.
I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Brad Paff. I approve this message because I'll never stop fighting for your right to choose.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Get ready for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on October 8th and 9th. Parking and entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
Carl Beletsky brutally shot and decapitated his wife with a large kitchen knife. Mark Ketterhagen shot and killed a young teenage girl and tossed her body in the Fox River.
These are just some of the convicted criminals freed early by Governor Tony Evers' parole commission, 884 in all, including 270 murderers and attempted murderers, 44 child rapists.
Terrence Shaw randomly raped and murdered a mother in her home.
Tony Evers promised voters, quote, "We will not release violent criminals." He lied.
It's Throwback Thursdays at Hy-Vee. This Thursday, marinated pork loin or tenderloin, only $3.99. And Body Armor sports drinks, only 88 cents. Thursday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Enter the Rescue My Bathroom giveaway on News8000.com.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
A message to bookworms out there, you better not miss out on this opportunity. The Friends of the Onalaska Library are having their annual fall book sale. That starts tomorrow. Over the next 3 days, you can head over to the Onalaska Public Library to buy books, DVDs, CDs, and magazines for less than $1. The sale will be open tomorrow from noon until 6, Friday from 9 until 5, and then Saturday from 9 to noon. For a bag sale to sell the rest of those items, all money from the event will be used toward library programs and purchases. Bringing Oktoberfest to the schools. While folks at home may be missing the festive fun, Hamilton Elementary and SOTA students had their own little celebration. Kids sang and danced to folk songs with the Oktoberfest Royal family. One lucky student had an extra special morning.
My grandma's in Oktoberfest and I got to go up there and sing with her.
That's so awesome. The Oktoberfest Royal family will be making school and nursing home visits through Sunday. They plan to make people's day at over 25 stops in the area. We hope you can stay with us. Derek has the final word with your forecast next.
Right now at Ashley, find great deals on bestsellers in-store and online. These trending styles are in stock and ready for fast delivery, so you don't have to wait. Plus, pay no interest for up to 60 months. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
We're paying more for food, gas, and rent. But Tony Evers wants to take even more of our money. He tried to raise the gas tax by 20% and double the tax on our heating bills. Evers wanted to use our tax dollars to pay people who refuse to work. And he wanted to give taxpayer-funded benefits to those who entered our country illegally. Evers even opposed drug testing for those getting welfare. We just can't afford 4 more years of Tony Evers.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
I'm Dave Estenson, and I've been a lot of things. Law enforcement officer, long-haul trucker, small businessman, school board member, and a bull rider. I got tired of saying someone should do something, so I'm running for state senate to back the badge and help stop crime, fix our roads and the supply chain, bring common sense back to our schools, and stop the bull, because I quit that a long time ago. I'm Dave Estenson, and I'd appreciate your vote.
Your local Ashley store has all the top mattress brands in stock and ready for fast delivery. And right now, you can save up to $700 on your best night's sleep with select Sealy and Ashley sleep mattress sets. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. You make plans. What to wear, where to go, when to go, what to bring. And then weather changes everything. News 8 Now First Alert Weather will prepare you for what's coming early, often, and accurately, so you can plan your life. Download the News 8000 First Alert Weather app from your app store today.
Well, don't get quite used to the temperatures in the 70s today because they're going to go way down starting tomorrow, at least by a good 10 degrees or so. We're down to 60 for the high thanks to that cold front, and cold air continues to funnel in from the north, bringing down our highs into the 50s for Friday and Saturday. In fact, we could be waking up as cold as the 30s here Friday and Saturday morning too, before warming back up with highs into the 60s Sunday and to most of next week. But keep the umbrella handy just in case. There is a slight chance of showers in the forecast Monday through Wednesday as we warm back up.
Don't say we didn't warn you. Welcome to Midwest fall, everybody. It is here to stay. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you right back here tonight at 5 o'clock, and we hope you have a great Wednesday.